So let's talk about wheat in celiac disease and when you have gluten sensitivity. The common misconception is that you can't just eat wheat. So you can't eat like breads and pasta and pizza, bulgur, because bulgur is a form of wheat, but that's not true. So really you cannot eat gluten, and there are various varieties of that protein, and we'll talk about it in a different video. But gluten can be found in 4 common sources. So of course, number 1 that comes to mind is wheat. Wheat and gluten, when we think about gluten, we always think about wheat. Number 1 though is barley, and barley is now present more and more in salads instead of pasta, in many dishes, and barley does contain one of the forms of gluten. Barley is also present in beer. That's why when you have celiac disease or gluten sensitivity, when you drink beer, number 1, you cannot drink beer when you have celiac disease. But when you drink beer and you have gluten sensitivity, you feel that bloating, you feel horrible usually. Number 3 is rye. And rye is, of course, it's a rye bread, so gluten is present in rye. And lastly, it's oats. So oats usually are gluten-free and they can be eaten. However, a lot of people do have sensitivity to oats because it can contain one of the gluten proteins. But more often than not, it is processed in the facility that also process other grains such as wheat and rye and barley. And this is why oats are very often contaminated with gluten, and that's why people, especially with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity, say, I cannot eat oats, I'm allergic to oats, or they really give me bad stomach ache. So you always have to then ask and look on the packaging that says that oats are gluten-free.